this video, we'll go over how to identify the medium-sized mustelids. So in that group, I'm including the fisher, American marten, and American mink. So all of these have much smaller skulls than the large mustelids that we've looked at. And generally, the fisher has a larger skull than the mink and the marten. But since these have similar sized skulls, what we're going to look at is the number of teeth. So if we look at the teeth, we can see that the marten has an extra premolar, and if we looked at the lower jaw, we would see an extra premolar there also. So this has 38 total teeth, whereas this missing upper and lower premolars has 34 total. So this 34 total teeth is the dental formula for the mink, but also for all of the small weasels. And this 38 teeth is the dental formula for the marten and the fisher. So let's say, first of all, let's look at this and see that indeed there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 premolars, or this is an even better skull. Sorry, 5 cheek teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cheek teeth versus the 1, 2, 3, 4 cheek teeth. So we've looked at the teeth. Now we know that it's either a fisher or a marten. Then it comes down to size. In your key, there are several different ways to measure the size to show that the fisher is larger than the marten. One of the main ways is just the greatest length, whether it is more than or less than 90. So in this case, the greatest length here is 110. This one's 100. This one, because it has the sagittal crest, this has a really long greatest length, 120. Male fishers can get these really massive sagittal crests the older they get. And because of greatest length, we include that. CBL would be different. Over here on this marten, we're only at 70. It's much smaller. Other things that it asks you to measure, if you are still unsure, include the length of the carnassial. So here, length of the upper carnassial from end to end. In this case, it's about 10, maybe 10 and a half millimeters, more than 9.5 according to the key. Versus in this little guy, if I can measure it across, it's only 6. So just marten smaller than fisher. For this mink then, because of the dental formula, you'll be comparing it to the other weasels, and it is larger than the other weasels. So this has a greatest length of 75, which is larger than 55. All of the weasels in genus Mustela are less than 55. This is more than 55. For the skins then, the mink is this nice solid chocolate brown. It does not change color during the winter, unlike the small weasels. The marten has this lighter, really nice brown color with a lighter throat patch. In the marten, sometimes people have gotten this confused with the otter because it is similar sized and it's a thick, luxurious coat. The fisher has a much bushier tail and also has this gradient from lighter head to darker body versus the otter that is one consistent color.